Your brain is capable of things even scientists are still struggling to understand. Think about it. Right now, as you're listening to this, your brain is firing off billions of electrical signals, processing sounds, decoding language, and even predicting what I might say next. And yet, no one fully understands how it all really works. So, today, we're diving deep into 10 mind-blowing facts about your brain that even science can't completely explain. Buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your own mind the same way again. Fact 1. The brain remembers more than you think. Here's the crazy part. Neuroscientists estimate that the human brain can hold the equivalent of 2.5 petabytes of data. That's like having the entire internet from the early 2000s stored inside your head. But here's the twist. Scientists don't actually know where memories are stored or how the brain decides what to keep and what to throw away. You might remember your childhood dog's name, but not what you had for lunch last Tuesday. Why? That's still a mystery. Even more fascinating, some people experience sudden, vivid flashbacks decades later, like the memory was just waiting to be unlocked. Imagine your brain is a massive library where the books rearrange themselves without telling the librarian. Fact 2. The subconscious is in control. We all like to think we're in charge of our decisions, but research shows that your subconscious brain often decides before you're even aware of it. In one experiment, scientists used fMRI scans to predict the participant's choice 7 seconds before the person consciously made it. That means your brain knew what you were going to do before you did. It raises a huge philosophical question. Do we really have free will, or are we just passengers in a car driven by our subconscious? And if my subconscious is driving, I hope it knows how to parallel park better than I do. Fact 3. Phantom sensations. Ever heard of phantom limb syndrome? People who lose a limb sometimes still feel sensations, pain, itchiness, even movement in the missing arm or leg. The brain literally refuses to accept that the body part is gone. It continues sending signals as if it were still there. Scientists still don't fully understand why this happens. Even stranger, some people feel phantom limbs they never had in the first place, like an extra finger. Yes, the brain can imagine body parts that don't exist. If that's not bizarre, I don't know what is. Fact 4. The brain's energy mystery. Here's something to melt your mind. The brain makes up only 2% of your body weight, yet it uses 20% of your total energy. It's like having a smartphone that eats up the entire battery just running one app. But here's the kicker. Scientists still don't fully understand how neurons are so energy efficient, or how the brain prioritizes power between billions of simultaneous processes. If your brain were a car engine, it would be a tiny scooter motor somehow powering a rocket ship. Fact 5. The placebo effect. We've all heard of the placebo effect, when a sugar pill makes someone feel better because they believe it's medicine. But here's the weird part. The brain doesn't just trick itself. Placebos can trigger real, measurable changes in heart rate, pain tolerance, and even hormone levels. Basically, your brain can convince your body to heal or suffer based on pure belief. That's like installing a fake app on your phone that somehow actually works. Doctors still don't fully know why the placebo effect is so powerful. Some even argue it's proof of the brain's hidden potential to control the body. Fact 6. Dreams and alternate realities. Every night you spend about 2 hours dreaming. That's 6 years of your life in a world that feels real but isn't. But why do we dream? There are dozens of theories. Some say it's the brain processing memories, others believe it's a rehearsal for survival, and some suggest it's pure randomness. Yet the strangest part is this. When scientists monitor the brain during dreams, they find activity patterns nearly identical to when you're awake. That means, for your brain, dreams are real. So the next time you dream you're late to school in your pajamas, don't blame me. Your brain thinks it's legit. Fact 7. The split brain paradox. In rare cases, patients with severe epilepsy undergo surgery that separates the two hemispheres of the brain. Afterward, something bizarre happens. Each half seems to act independently. For example, one hand might button a shirt while the other unbuttons it. Even stranger, when asked a question, one hemisphere may answer verbally while the other draws a completely different response. It's as if two separate personalities are living inside one skull, which raises the mind-bending question, how many selves do we really have? Fact 8. Synesthesia, mixing the senses. Imagine tasting colors or hearing music as shapes. That's the reality for people with synesthesia, a rare condition where the senses are cross-wired. Some people see specific colors when they hear numbers. Others taste flavors when they read words. Scientists believe it's caused by cross-activation in the brain, but they still don't understand why only some people experience it or why it can suddenly appear later in life. If you ask me, it sounds like the ultimate built-in special effects system. Fact 9. Savant syndrome, the hidden genius. Some people with brain injuries or autism suddenly develop extraordinary abilities, like instantly calculating massive numbers, playing a full symphony after hearing it once, or creating artwork with photographic accuracy. This is called savant syndrome, and it suggests that the brain might be hiding untapped abilities in all of us. The million-dollar question: why does damage to the brain sometimes unlock more potential instead of less? It's like dropping your phone and discovering it now has better Wi-Fi. Fact 10. Consciousness, the ultimate mystery. Finally, the biggest question of them all, consciousness. Scientists can map brain activity, study neurons, and even predict decisions, but no one knows why we feel aware, why there's an inner voice narrating your life. Some argue consciousness emerges from complex neural networks. Others believe it's something we'll never fully explain. Here's the mind-blowing part. Your brain is studying itself right now, trying to figure out its own mystery. It's like a flashlight trying to shine on itself. So there you have it, 10 mind-blowing facts about your brain that science still struggles to explain. From phantom limbs and subconscious choices to dreams, savant superpowers, and the ultimate enigma of consciousness, your brain is far stranger and far more powerful than you ever imagined. And if you're wondering what your brain is doing right now, well, it's probably deciding whether to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing discoveries. Stay curious, stay inspired, and remember, the greatest mystery in the universe may just be sitting inside your own head. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment. Which of these facts blew your mind the most?